Hey, do you guys remember when this happened? I'm not quite sure if I'm remembering it correctly. All I know is one thing. Mods are weird! Hello, ladies and gentlemen, hunters all. Who hasn't wanted to fight monsters as Blastoise? I know it's always been a long-seated dream of mine, and, well, it's finally happened. It's finally been made reality by a Mr. Gato Meow, so thank you very much for this. It's so silly. The fact it's not, like, properly done is even better. His arms just pressed into the shell, the wobble of the shell, the weapon slicing through the shell. It's just great. And then this! Look at the little hands just circling back and forth. Oh... This is what I call a freak of pokey nature. But, of course, I'm not just here to show you hunting as Blastoise, though, admittedly, I would understand if you're already sat there like, nope, that's enough for me, I'm alright, that's all good. But I've got much more for you in this little show of a roundup of a few select mods that really are quite amusing to me, and I wanted to kind of send your guys' way for, let's be honest, a bit of fun, because why not? Have you ever wanted to hunt every single monster in the game on one of the arena maps, either the Infernal Springs, the actual arena, or the Fall-On arena? Well, now you can, thanks to FY Meng. So here, in honor of the soon-to-be flaming Espinas, let's have Blastoise take on an Espinas in the Fall-On arena. This is a fantastic little mod for a few reasons. One, it's cool that Espinas is still sleeping. I mean, it really shows that he is built for this arena. Two, apparently when Espinas starts fighting, even in this arena, a trio of Velociprey come running out of the woodwork. Like, why are a Velociprey pack attacking tied to the Espinas fight like it's scripted to happen that way? That's a really weird discovery, and I'm very confused at what's going on here. But more practically, it's nice to have monsters on the arena because you might just not want to be chasing them around the map, running after them, and just have that cool one-on-one battle to the death that doesn't end until either the monster dies or you can't. That's a really fun thing to have going on, and a mod like this gives you that experience with every single monster. On top of the fact, of course, that, well, you know, the Fall-On arena is beautiful, and spending more time there is never going to be a bad thing. So, yes, I am really happy about that. Next up, then, well, I'm just gonna have a look at this.
Its prey turns round to face it, preferring a hero's death. Knowing that this purple fire will steal its final breath.
Is it just me, or is Magnamalo looking just a little bit different there? I can't put my finger on it. There's just something. But we'll get back to that. Do you guys remember the time where Dr. Todori was hunted by the literal fucking predator? No? I do. And I also love that afterwards they apparently were quite good friends about it. Apparently Todori's pretty good at disarming predators just with gestures and his voice. So, good for him, you know. Good for him. Though, in actuality, a predator in, like, the jungle map would be utterly terrifying. As, well, you know, as the whole premise of the first Predator film. So, that would be really cool. And I do wonder how a predator would get on with Monster Hunter monsters. I mean, they exist to hunt the hardest game possible. So, they'd probably have an absolute field day. In any case, this Predator look is by Shiva PSO BP, and it's very, very well done. Very dyeable too, which is always nice to see. And I mean, who doesn't want to hunt as the ultimate hunter that is the Predator? And the thing is about the Predator, we all know that they're bow mains. Clearly, they love their bows, always in the training room, training with bows, and they have a secret weapon tied to their bow that, again, we all clearly know about. Are you seeing it? Are you getting it? Is it happening too fast? Maybe if I slow it down for you? No? Okay. Well, Predators have a unique stake thrust by Mr. 457009278. What are you doing with that name, my friend? We have Kirin person. Stake thrust. Just a random hunter in Kirin armor stuck in the monster via the horn on the helmet. This one blows my mind because it's funny, it's amusing, sure. But this means that one day a real person sat there and went, you know what would be better? You know what would make my monster hunting experience a superior monster hunting experience? I kind of want my stake thrusts to be a Kirin girl. That's, why has no one had this idea before? How is it not already a thing? You know what? I'm going to make it happen myself. That's what this game needs, and that's what this game has gotten. Why? Once again, I stress that mods are weird. So, it all comes together, doesn't it? Have you ever wanted to be the Predator, head to the Forlorn Arena to hunt a blocky Magnamalo by our senior on an arena that he's not normally on, with a bow that's using Kirin armor punter stake thrusts? No, have you not? Because I mean, if the answer is no, then I have to ask the question, why not? Why have you not wanted this to happen? And it's at this point that it just really makes you appreciate that this stuff is possible, that mods exist, that you can wrap them all together to form this perfect concoction of absurdity that you can't help but laugh at and enjoy within the context of this game we love. I mean, seriously, the Predator bow, Kirin girl stake thrust, a bloody blocky Magnamalo in the Forlorn, or Blastoise doesn't even get to be involved anymore, poor Blastoise. But I think we can't deny that this is a sight worth seeing, and aren't you glad you clicked on this video? Aren't you glad you had a look? Aren't you glad you now have the memory, the visual of this forever etched into your brain? Well, all I have to say to you, my friends all, is that you're damn welcome. Alright, that'll do. Like if you enjoyed this, let us know if you'd like more little collections like this. Subscribe and hit the bell for said more. Consider supporting the future of this channel on Patreon down below. It is what keeps us going, and it does mean the absolute world. For now then, a goodbye.
Josh, Cotton, and Hollow with the videos, dropping the humor like a hammer on your tippy toes, bringing entertainment on a daily arrangement to take our insanity and turn it into entertainment. Yes, I said entertainment twice, to reiterate that it is nice to look into your faces on a mostly daily basis when you let us in your homes to make the whole world a stage. Goodbye.